Yes, I have, and they're going very big on this story of the allegations that Israeli plans are well advanced for nuclear strikes on the Iranian nuclear defense potential. And the story clearly comes from Israeli defense sources. It says, in effect, that laser-guided conventional bombs would be used to open up targets into these heavily defended research and development installations, and that then, once they've been sort of opened up by, conventional big bombs, highly focused, small by nuclear terms, small nuclear bombs would be used to sort of take them out.
It's a terribly detailed story.
It's astonishingly detailed. They've clearly been, and they effectively say they've clearly been briefed by Israeli intelligence. Now, it's quite interesting to see. You go halfway down the story, a third of the way down the story, and you see the writers themselves saying that these plans could be intended to put pressure on Tehran to halt nuclear enrichment, cajole America into action, or soften up world opinion. Now, you've covered the waterfront, but it's part of the nuclear diplomacy game at the moment. How do you twist Iran's wrist? How do you make it absolutely clear to Iran?
It's part of the propaganda.
It's part of the propaganda war.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, you can see what is going on here. That the idea is to try and scare them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's highly unlikely that Israel would go for a nuclear strike unless it was a last resort. Yeah. So the idea, obviously, is to just put the warning out there.
You're right.
I think we've seen it before, haven't we?
Well, it's been done, isn't it?
But
it's a very. I mean, there's stuff in there about planes flying to Gibraltar.
Oh, that's jolly interesting. Yes, that Gibraltar being about approximately as far from Israel as Iran is, and therefore they're flying to Gibraltar for these long test runs.
And we have learnt that when Israel plans these things, it's not joking.
Oh, look, Israel. I mean, the one thing I would put money on is this: that Israel indeed has said it, but I would put money on. I say I blooming well believe it. Israel will not allow Iran to develop anything approaching nuclear weapons and an effective delivery system.
To scare you, Nigel. It's kind of
well,
I mean, that's the last. I mean, now how they avoid it is a different matter. But
it's scary, but last resort.
It's scary, but it's a genuine last resort. And of course, they did it with Iraq in 1981, did they not? When Iraq was developing its own sort of nuclear facilities.
But didn't actually bomb them.
They did.
Yes, I know, but not with a nuclear weapon.
No, exactly, not with nuclear weapons. I mean, I think that the nuclear weapons is the icing on the cake.
Right.
If Israel just finished, I believe that Israel could very well attack in the course of this year, but it ain't going to be with nuclear weapons.